What is going on, guys? Billy Kohls out here on Smith Mountain Lake. It is August. Hot as a devil's a-hole out here. 96 degrees today. Heat index is probably pushing 100. Water temps 84, 85 degrees. It is definitely summer pattern fishing, and want to go over Dobyns rod lineup for me. At least 3 that are going to be on the deck for all of August. And kind of the whole spectrum of super big baits and kind of downsizing and doing that California deal where you go with that smaller bait to get the bite. So starting with that, let's go with the heavy hammer. Just added this rod to the lineup. I threw one that I borrowed from a buddy all spring with some swim baits and A-rigs and stuff like that, but that is the 795. It is one of Dobyns' kind of flagship rods when it comes to big swim baits and A-rigs and spoons. But Champion 795, super nice big foam handle on here. Really helps holding those bigger baits when you're kind of wearing your shoulder out all day, throwing an A-rig, throwing a big spoon that you guys are ripping up, big swim bait, stuff like that. So this awesome handle is key to keeping it under and kind of against your side. When you're fishing this thing in the spring, you should be going home with some sore ribs if you're fishing and catching, because you're gonna get some big bites. Shimano Chronarch on here. I think it's got 18-pound Sunline, and then a Ben Parker big spoon with a little stinger on here. This is a great rod for ripping the spoon around bridges, docks, marinas, even over brush. If you've got front-facing sonar like I do with live scope, you guys can see those actual fish rip the spoon up through them and really get those fish to react. So big bait, big bites, big rod. That's a fun way to fish in August. Next, guys, is staple. If you've watched a bunch of my other videos, this is a no-brainer rod everybody should have. It's the 702 SF spinning rod, Champion Series, Dropshot. You gotta have it on in the summer. You gotta have it on all year, honestly, but it's gonna shine right now, especially on Smith Mountain. Brush piles, rock piles, anything in that kind of 10 to 20 foot range. It's a NASI 3000 size 16-pound X plasma with either a 10 or 7-pound sniper leader. It's a rebarb hook, that way it's weedless, but having a drop shot in your hand most of summer is probably gonna get you the most bites, but you're still gonna be able to catch some big ones if you put it in the right spot. So always have this in your lineup. That's, again, a staple rod from them. And lastly, this is an oldie but a goodie. It's a Champion 804 CB. So you hear a lot of pros, a lot of guys talk about using crankbaits as a search bait. Same thing at Smith Mountain. Cover water. If you get a little bit of wind, maybe a cloudier day, you can smash them on a deep crankbait here. Good long handle, again, cork on this one. I've got a lower speed Corrado. I think it's a 5-speed, yeah, 5 to 1. You can go faster. A lot of guys do like going faster because you do want to burn that bait this time of year. And then this is the Rivers to Sea crankbait, any crankbait, DT16, 6XD, Cloud 9, anything like that. That's that mid to deep range crankbait is great. Find your rock, find your brush, kind of rip it past them, and you'll definitely get some bites on this. So a little bit bigger rods in August. The fish are biting. I know it's hard to get out here. It's super hot. If you can get out in the mornings, great. If you can get out in the evenings, but some of the best bites are honestly in the dead middle of the day when it's crazy hot and nobody's out here and these fish are less pressured. So if you're heading out on either Smith Mountain or any of those lakes, try some of those bigger baits. Keep that drop shot in your hand if you're not getting bites. And if you have any questions on the rods, shoot me a message, comment on this video, and pick some up. Thanks.